Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of John Matrix Talks Movies. We're live. How is everyone doing today? I see right now, off the bat, we have 7 people watching right now. And let's see who's here. Uh, James is here. James Clark is here. Pugs are cute. So I like them. Says Rose. All right. You're welcome. Welcome here. Road Trance on Star Wars. I'm back. He's here. Silent Wolf is here. Man, we're getting a lot of interaction here early in the show here. How is everyone doing today? It is a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Maureen is here also. So I see my regulars subscribers are here. So we're gonna have a little fun live stream today. I think I may actually go for like an hour today because I want to spend a little time with my wife. Here we've been kind of busy today putting together videos. So she's been editing. I've been recording, and I recorded a video today. I'm gonna put it up tomorrow, and I just put up a video like 30 minutes ago. So that just got done. So it has been very, very busy today. Not much time to relax whatsoever. Let's see who else is here. Get Fit Get Chits says hello, John. Hello, Get Fit Get Chits. Rhodes is greeting everybody. George P says, cool new look, John. Actually, it's not really a new look. If you go back and watch my really, really early videos, I used to wear these glasses all the time. But I wear contact lenses. I'm blind. I can't see. So, but when you wear contact lenses, sometimes they just don't work out for you that certain day. So I'm rocking the eyeglasses today. James Clark just said he subbed at Silent Wolf. So, Star Wars fans, rise. Okay, what's going on? Do I sound okay? Is everybody hearing me all right? Let me know in the chat. Can you hear me pretty good? Everybody hear me okay? I think we're good. Let me check my EQ. Oh, Rhodes, I didn't know that. Rhodes says I wear them too, man. Wore them since I was 12. Interesting fact, never owned a pair of glasses. Interesting. I've been wearing glasses since I was uh 14 years old. I'll never forget. I was actually sitting in class one day and it started getting a little fuzzy, and I had eye exam, and of course I couldn't see, but I never really wore them full time until I was like 18 or 19 years old. Now I really need it, and my left eye is way weaker than my right eye. Oh boy. So, is everyone ready to rise? I hope you like the special effects here. How's the special effects sound? I like it. But what's going on in the Star Wars world? Well, we found out at least I found out today that Disney has reserved some spots for the Super Bowl. So those are going to be like the 30-second spots. They cost around, I think, $5.3 million for 30 seconds during the Super Bowl. And I believe one of them will most likely be a Captain Marvel one and also an Avengers Endgame spot. So I'm really thinking now that the only way we're going to see anything Star Wars in the Super Bowl will be just a 30-second TV spot and It won't be a trailer. There was a rumor going around talking about three different trailers. Well, I'm sorry, three different TV spots broken up into 30-second increments. I don't know if that's necessarily true or not. I don't think it will be, but I think we'll get one TV spot for Star Wars. What do you guys think in chat? One TV spot, and I think we'll probably get a title reveal, and that's pretty much it. I think that would be perfect. I really do. I think it'll be absolutely perfect. That way, we get the name out the way. We'll get a little bit of news, and the trailer, from what we're hearing now, may actually be dropping before Star Wars Celebration. So it may actually come out like a week or two after the Super Bowl. So because one thing that one confusion I think, or one problem that some people had with Solo, is that the marketing was way too late. And I don't know if that was necessarily true or not. It could be, because I don't remember the Solo marketing. I think it started like probably about 3 or 4 months before the movie, which is another mistake of Solo, I believe. So um I think that was a mistake right there. But let's see here. Oh, we have a celebrity guest appearance by Ron Navy. Ron Navy is here. Uh live stream, live stream to live stream. Are you live right now, Ron? See, I don't see it. I don't have a notification. So uh Road Trend says breaking. Hmm. Let's see here. Oh, he says breaking news. TrailerTrack.com just said highly unlikely on a Super Bowl episode 9 teaser. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that. So I think you're talking about a teaser trailer, but I still believe that there will be a 30-second spot with, some voiceovers, not saying much, and giving a title reveal. That's what I think. I still think we're gonna get that. And James Clark said, I sub to Get Fit Get Chits. Like chits. Okay. Oh, Rob is here. Everything Star Wars. Hello there. Hello there. What's up, Rob? Um Maureen says thanks. Hi, Rob. Ron, everybody's greeting each other. All right, that's good. That's what we love to hear. Everybody, make sure you subscribe to Everything Star Wars if you haven't. Also, Road Trance on Star Wars. Uh, all the other channels in here. Ron Navy also. Uh, Silent Wolf says, I would actually like to see a spin-off movie for Mace Windu, from him being a Padawan to a powerful Jedi warrior, and that he survived the fall and is later hunted by the Empire while trying to. Yeah, I actually did a video on that about, you know, we there should be a standalone movie for Mace Windu, and it should be about what happens after Revenge of the Sith, because I believe that he's still alive. George Lucas actually backed him on that also, because we never seen a Jedi die just from a hand getting chopped off and force lightning. And we all know that Jedi can jump very, very high distances. And all you have to do is look at Attack of the Clones. There is the Force jump. We saw Obi-Wan do that in the Phantom Menace. But he's too little too late because Qui-Gon ended up getting killed. So yeah, Mace Windu movie. Do you guys want to see a Mace Windu movie? I definitely would want to, but I only want to see it with Samuel L. Jackson. I don't want any other actor portraying the role of Mace Windu. Absolutely not. He is a great, great Mace Windu. He's the only Mace Windu. Well, except Clone Wars cartoon, I get that. But I think that for the Clone Wars movie, I think that 2003 one, where the animation was a little funny. I think Samuel L. Jackson actually did the voice for Mace Windu in that, but it was a different actor for the Clone Wars TV show. But he sounded a lot like um, Samuel L. Jackson. Gotta Okay, okay, so I kind of messed it up. And he survived the fall and is later hunted by the Empire while trying to gather the remaining Jedi. Yes, that's good right there. Rob says, I don't see a teaser happening during the Super Bowl. They had 3 spots open, but Pepsi bought. Yeah, we did hear something about Pepsi doing that. Uh, James Clark has a channel as well. Okay, make sure you subscribe to James Clark. Yeah, yeah. Rob Trailer Track said anything from episode 9 is highly unlikely. I don't know why they wouldn't, really do something for the Super Bowl then if that's, not true. And we have a record 22 people watching right now. Thank you so much. Smash the like button, smash subscribe. I appreciate it. Hopefully we can stay over 20 here for a while. Yeah, but it is unfortunate though that if they don't do anything with the Super Bowl spot, I mean, that's a marketing gold mine right there. All eyes are watching the Super Bowl. It's one of the highest rated events on TV. So they really need to do something with those TV spots. Because I think that Captain Marvel is pretty much confirmed, and I think Avengers Endgame is confirmed under Disney. So I think they need to spend the money on it, get some interest in it, and just have the 30-second TV spot with Luke talking. Don't let anybody else talk. Let the most popular character in Star Wars history talk during a trailer. We don't want to hear Rey if they do a 30-second TV spot. We don't want to hear Finn. We don't want to hear Kylo Ren. We want to hear Luke. Luke will get the butts in the seat. Okay? We know he's coming back, but you got to use Luke for marketing in this movie. I think you really have to. I don't think you can avoid that. Because if you don't market this movie with Luke, I think after The Last Jedi, this movie's in serious trouble if you don't use Luke to market the movie. Petro ZR is here. The role of Mace Windu is awesome for life. Yes, he is. Hello there. I'm sorry, the chat is just jumping all over me right now. So many of you guys speaking. And I really didn't have a topic for this live stream. I'm just here to answer you guys' questions and respond to you guys. So, anybody going to Star Wars Celebration? I won't be going. It's in April in Chicago. One year, I want to go to Star Wars Celebration. I've never been to it. I think I would really want to go one year. Maybe next year. Once we get this channel monetized, start getting some revenue coming in from the channel, from the Patreon, and things like that. Definitely, I would have to go to Star Wars Celebration one year. But right now, I'm running this channel for free, so no revenue coming in. Let's see here. Ron says, so you're not going to watch Star Wars Theories Episode 2 because Mace Windu will be in that. I can't wait to see Star Wars Theories Episode 2. Just to see, I don't know if he's going to come out of the hole or Vader's going to jump down there. One of those is going to happen, and they're going to be standing toe to toe. Because I think Star Wars Theories Episode 2 is all about, Vader versus Windu. And Palpatine will show up and he'll probably be observing the battle. And I can't wait to see what Star Wars Theory has in place for that. But when he was on Ruler 2, he said he wasn't close to being able to film the movie. I mean, $250,000. Guys, you need to go over to Star Wars Theory's channel, support him in any way that you can. whether it be through just watching his videos without spending money because he'll get the ad revenue. Join button is $4.99 a month if you can. Yes, Patreon. Do what you can to do what you can do to support episode 2 because believe me, we need it. All right. James Clark Star Wars theory is a shit. Yes, he is. He makes us excited about Star Wars. May the fourth be with you from your friends at Died Mall. uh, Amethyst Blade he has. Yes, he does. Rob says they said it would cost $5 million for each spot. Yes, it will. I'm so far behind the chat here. So, Windu and Maul fight very similar. Oh, I don't know. Maul had that double-bladed lightsaber blade, so yeah, Disney didn't want to lay out $15 million. Yeah, I wouldn't either. I mean, a 2-minute spot would cost you $20 million. That's way too much for a full trailer. Way too much. So Michael Start asks, so what is the topic of the stream? Should we rise and break something? You can do whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. There really isn't a topic for this stream. I just thought that, Star Wars fans rise because we do need to rise up. We need to stand up against, SJW Star Wars, politics in Star Wars. So we need to rise like the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight rises. Rise. Or should I say, rise? Rise. It sounds so cosmic when I say rise. Okay. I don't know if you guys like the effects, but I do. I like playing with it. I was first to smash the like. Thank you, James Clark. Everybody, smash the like button. We have 24 people watching. Can we get up to 20 likes right now? That's not too much to ask. 20 likes. Can we get there? I think we can because we're strong. We're strong in the force. We can get to 20 likes. Palpatine bars are good for you. Petro ZR, you have a lot of funny things. You always do. Rodrant says, I have said when I have about 50,000 subs, I'm going. Yeah, I think we should go together, we both have 50,000 subs. Hopefully, we'll be at 50,000 subs in 2021, maybe. We'll see. But the goal for this channel this year is 3,000 subs. So we got a long way to go to 50,000. But according to Social Blade, I'm on pace for 3,000 subs by the end of the year. So everybody keep watching the videos, commenting, interaction. That's going to really help the channel grow and we can get to our goal. Rhodes says, thank you, sir. I'm already subbed to you. I don't know who subbed to Rob, but thank you for subbing to Road Transfer Star Wars and everything. Everything Star Wars. Rob says, I'm going to Celebration. I'm only going one day, though. Oh, okay. So you're going this year. Hoping to film a lot. Yes. You should live stream while you're there. I know several other channels live stream while they were walking around. I know Hey Vib did. I think Jeremy at Geeks and Gamers went last year, and I think he did. So you should definitely live stream while you're there. No, it'll be really, really great. Rhodes actually knew you were going. Says he forgot. Ron says someone else will be playing Mace. So when you said if it's not Samuel L. Jackson, him, you weren't watching. No, I meant for an actual canon, Disney Star Wars movie. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Star Wars series fan film. I'm not talking about that. So I'm talking about Disney. They can't replace Samuel L. Jackson. They can't do it. They shouldn't do it. Samuel L. Jackson has said for the last few years he is ready to go. is ready to portray the role of Mace Windu again. So, but Disney has pretty much stayed firm. They want to do their own thing. They don't want to do stuff on the characters that we want to see. Everybody wants Obi-Wan. They don't want to do it. But they're going to do a Cassian Andor series. Now, I like Cassian Andor, but Cassian Andor is no Obi-Wan Kenobi. He is not as popular as Mace Windu. So when they said in The Last Jedi, let the past die, kill it if you have to, they're taking that literally. They're taking it, outside of just, that movie. It seems like they're letting all of George Lucas past just die. Obi-Wan Kenobi should have been the first movie they made that wasn't a saga movie. Actually, me, it would have been the first movie I would have made, when they brought Star Wars back. Well, maybe I would have did George Lucas's episode 7 first, and then I would have did the Obi-Wan Kenobi movie with Ewan McGregor. Ewan McGregor is also ready for the call. You have Samuel L. Jackson and Ewan McGregor saying they want to come back. We're ready. And they haven't done anything. I mean, they only gave Ewan McGregor the, Ray, this is your first steps line. And if they didn't actually come out and say that, nobody would have known that Ewan McGregor did it, because you can barely even hear it in the movie. So Rob says, I'm pumped for it. Man, have a lot of fun there, man. Have a lot of fun. Right. Road says, smash it, folks, to death. He's talking about the like button. Yes, we have 26 people watching right now. We are up to 21 likes. Can we keep it going? Keep it going. Let's get higher. Petros is watching this live stream from the Death Star. You have a new Death Star. You better watch out, because they're going to send Ray over there to blow it up. She's never, she can do everything. She's perfect. Oh, man. Maureen asks an interesting question. She says, if Vader was redeemed, how come Kylo can't? I think he can be redeemed, but I don't want to see him redeemed. If they really want this trilogy to kind of end on a high note, I think they need to let Kylo Ren win the battle. Let him win. Let him defeat Rey. Let him kill Rey. And let him rule the galaxy. And that can set up another trilogy for Kylo Ren. Your bad guy, Kylo Ren has not been a good villain. And it was mainly because of The Last Jedi. But, I mean, when he was actually, everybody knows I don't like The Force Awakens. But when Kylo Ren was wearing that mask and, talking, had that mechanical style voice, I was like, man, this guy's pretty cool. And when he took off the mask, he lost all of his intimidation factor, all of it. And he wasn't good. He wasn't good at all. Then he lost to Rey, then I lost all respect for him. So Kylo can be redeemed. They actually may try that too. They actually may try to redeem him, but I don't know if I want to see Kylo Ren redeemed. That's just me. Do you guys want him redeemed? I don't know. Yeah, Ron brings up something here. Road Trans live stream. Check it out. He confirms Roundhead Ryan Johnson is a sociopath. Yes, check out Road Trans on Star Wars video. He put it up like an hour or two ago, something like that. It's a very, very good video. He did his research, and he pretty much confirmed that Ruin Johnson is a sociopath. He just is. Rhodes says, laugh out loud. We hope 3,000 is doable by year's end. It definitely is for me, even though this channel has really kind of struggled the last week with subs. Like once I got to like 700 and 10 or 715, it's been kind of slow. And last I checked, I was at 738 on subscribers. And what's happened is, well, I'm at 737 now. I was just about to say it. I keep losing one. So I don't know what's going on. I'll lose one, then I gain one. So there really isn't been any growth. So I just lost one again. So I'm down to 737, but it'll go up. Let's see here. I'm so far behind on the chat. Sorry. D Carey says, is that even possible now, John? Good evening. Well, good evening to you. What are you referring to? I'm sorry. I'm just so far behind on the chat. Try to catch up here. James Clark, fan films are the future of Star Wars. It seems that way. There are some pretty good fan films. I mean, of course, you have Vader Shards of the Past. That's very good. There's Darth Maul Apprentice. I really like that. And there's Star Wars. I can't remember the name of it. Star Wars. Rhodes Rants did a review of it. Rhodes, what's the name of that Star Wars fan film you reviewed? It's where they're almost like on the beach of Scarif. Is similar to that. I can't remember the name of it, but it's good. It's good. Not as good as Shards of the Past or Star Wars. I mean, sorry, Darth Maul Apprentice, but it's really good. And there's another one also that focuses around Princess Leia. The story is good, but the production value is very, very low. I don't. They probably spent, I don't know, a few grand on the movie, and the special effects aren't very good. But the story is pretty good though. Theory is better than Disney. Yes, it is. It is better than Disney. All right. Gilbert says we need all the Star Wars trilogies in one movie. That's all we need. What do you think? All of the Star Wars trilogies in one movie. I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that, but I look at Star Wars Episode 1 through 6, George Lucas movies. I look at it all as one combined. I'm not feeling that with Disney because The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens, two totally different, complete movies. Didn't connect anything together. Didn't answer any questions, and the directing styles are just way too different. So Samuel Jackson is the man. Like he's the coolest mofo in any galaxy. Yes, he is. I love Samuel Jackson as Jules in Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction is one of the greatest movies of all time, and him playing Jules, quoting verses from the Bible when he's about to assassinate those guys in the apartment. Love it. And he has a different look all the time. He had the Jerry curl going. Samuel Jackson is a man of many faces, and he's one of the best actors in Hollywood. Ooh, I'm really far behind. Wow. So I'm gonna have to. Wow, that's a ton of chatting. I'm gonna have to kind of skip over. I'm gonna have to do some skipping around. Where are we at? Where are we at? Yeah, I agree with Rhodes. I like Diego Luna more than Cassian Andor. His work, his work on Narcos Mexico is just sick. Yeah, I saw some of him in Narcos Mexico. I didn't finish it yet, but man, he's really good. Now the other Narcos about Pablo Escobar, I think that one's better. But Narcos Mexico is really good. Really, really good. James Clark said he wanted the Fett movie, but I don't want Disney messing with the character. Well, you're in luck. The Fett movie is off. The Bounty Hunter movie is off. They probably took some of the elements in that and put it into the Mandalorian because they were talking about doing a Mos Eisley show, and they put it in that. So All right. D. Carey says, I think in helping JJ write The Force Awakens, Disney promised Lawrence Kasdan a solo movie. Didn't he wrote the script for The Force Awakens, didn't he? Him and his son together, John Kasdan, wrote the script for Solo. Now, John Kasdan, as far as we know, him alone will be writing the script for the new Indiana Jones movie. And my God, I don't want him anywhere near Indiana Jones. Man, I watched Raiders of the Lost Ark last night. I didn't tell Rhodes this because we were talking about it on Bad versus Evil Friday. And so yesterday, me and my wife watched Raiders of the Lost Ark. You're talking about just filmmaking genius. I mean, George Lucas and Steven Spielberg together, the original three Indiana Jones movies are all time classics. They just are. And Disney is now in charge of Indiana Jones. I almost have no desire to see that Indiana Jones, even though that Steven Spielberg will be directing it. But Steven Spielberg and George Lucas worked hand in hand together to make those movies. So, but now you know that Lucasfilm, they have their own story group, they have their own politics involved. So I don't know if we're going to get Indiana Jones. Now, I know a lot of people didn't like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, but I'm pretty sure that Kingdom of the Crystal Skull will be better than a Kathleen Kennedy run Indiana Jones movie. I think so. All right. Now, Gio Britt says theory movie is good, but still Disney is Disney. But comparison Disney to George Lucas, they're noting. Um, I'm not exactly sure what you're saying right there. Yeah, the Star Wars series movie was very, very good, extremely good. But it's better than anything that Disney has given us. I mean, just that 12 minutes was better than any 12 minutes in any Disney Star Wars movie. And I think a lot of people probably agree with that. Um, Me 82 SJM says Disney won't give us what we want because they're lazy. They just want to incorporate the old universe rules, so they'll ignore everything before them. But well, they obviously don't listen to anybody. They don't listen to any fans. I mean, they're stuck in their own ways. They're stuck into their political agendas, you know, with the whole Ray thing and whatever. And now I'm very, very curious now. And Rhodes Rants actually brought up a good point about J.J. Abrams. This movie, he's going to have complete control over everything. Kathleen Kennedy is a figurehead. I don't think the story group is going to be involved much at all. But I do think, Dave Filoni is going to help him out. We even heard the rumor that George Lucas, is going to help with a scene. So it'll be interesting to see what J.J. Abrams can put out in a Star Wars movie with complete control, which he didn't have the first time. But you might as well let him have complete control now. But I don't know what he can really do. And Rhodes says wanted that Logan director to get a hold of the bounty hunters. Well, he was supposed to, James Mangold, but um, that didn't happen. I mean, Solo, you know, and that's what another reason I think Disney is wrong. They look at Solo as losing money and think people don't want those kind of movies. We want standalone movies. That's fine. but we want the right standalone movies. The Han Solo movie wasn't necessary, and all of their movies seem to always have these production problems, and that starts with Kathleen Kennedy. So maybe now the production problems are pretty much over. I hope they are, because production problems don't help, movies generate money. I mean, I think the solo movie, I think was around the production budget initially was something like 125 million. Kathleen Kennedy messed that movie up so much. She fired the directors, had to bring Ron Howard in, and she doubled the budget, $250 million. I mean, that's bad business. That's bad. That's being a bad producer. That's being a bad leader. So I'm not saying that Solo, was going to make a lot of money. You know, if Chris Lord and what's his name, Lord and Miller, if they were to stick around, maybe they would have broke even. But no, they lost money because of her bad decisions. So where are we at? Sorry, I'm so far behind, so I'm just going to kind of skip around here. Oh yeah, yeah, $250 million. She shot two movies. Last Jedi aside, she should have been canned for that reason alone. Yeah, I mean, Lord Miller had 90% of the movie shot, 90%, and she fired him, and she had to bring in Ron Howard, and he had to reshoot pretty much the whole movie again. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I mean, yeah, she definitely should have been fired for that. Definitely. Ah, I see that Entertainment Hacker is here. Guys, make sure you check out Entertainment Hacker. John Paul Rye, he's here. And the chat just jumped on me. Hey, he says Raiders is godly. Thanks, Rose Ram. Been liking your new setup and jealous. And sorry, John. I lost what I was about to read from you. Oh man, Cynthia Downs is here. There should be a Star Wars Academy Awards for fan made movies judged by the fans. I think they do have something like that somewhere. I think MTV, I don't know if they have their MTV awards, but that was voted on just strictly by fans. But man, I can't think of the last time I watched MTV. MTV doesn't even do music anymore. I think they're still into reality TV. Um, man, I really don't know. Star Wars Odyssey. Thank you, Rose. That was the other fan film when I mentioned Shards of the Past and Darth Maul Apprentice. Star Wars Odyssey. That's pretty good. You should check that out. It's on YouTube. I think those guys were able to actually, crowdfunding things. I don't know why Star Wars Theory can't, but oh well. So uh James Clark says, check out my channel, Painting with James Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So you guys check out James Clark on that. Now, if I can just find Entertainment Hackers question, I was just about to read it, but since I can't find it, he does say this. Anyway, wish I could say I thought Crystal Skull wasn't so bad. The worst one, but I don't hate it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, me and Entertainment Hacker have pretty much similar tastes. I don't think that Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was a bad movie. It wasn't nearly as good as, the other three, but it wasn't bad. I don't think it was bad. It was okay. No, Last Jedi is bad. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was not bad. It was okay to me. I can watch it. I can watch it again. And Actually, if you're interested in Indiana Jones movies, you have Netflix. They're all on Netflix, so you don't have to go out and spend money on a DVD or something like that. They're on Netflix. So uh, Spielberg will keep her in check. She was heavily up in the first four Indiana Jones movies. Spielberg got her got that video on her. No, actually, when at least with Raiders of the Lost Ark, she was just an assistant to Spielberg. She was his secretary. She had no power. Her husband, Frank Marshall, produced Raiders of the Lost Ark. Kathleen Kennedy really when you're around Steven Spielberg and George Lucas, there's not a lot you can that lot that you have to do. Those guys are going to make the call, even though she produced some of their movies. But think of it: a producer on a George Lucas movie is going to answer everything to George Lucas. He has the final say pretty much on everything. Yes. All right. Where are we at now? I think I pretty much caught up on most of the chats here. Yeah, an imitating hacker, if you subscribe to his channel, he's in Tokyo, Japan. So there's a huge time difference um, from here to, Tokyo. Like he said he's like anywhere from 8 to 14 hours off from the US time zones. Oh. George P asks, John, will they bring Luke back? I mean, alive, not as a force ghost. No, I don't think so. I think Luke is strictly going to be a force ghost. But however, what is his real story arc? What more is there for him to do? Because I don't really know what his role will be in this movie. What more is there left to do? I mean, he didn't want to train Ray. He's already gone. He's disappeared. He pretty much already quit. So what can he really do in this movie? Now, I would like to see him and Anakin together. Maybe they can try to convince Kylo Ren to come back to the light. And I even mentioned maybe they will train Ray, but I don't think Ray is going to get a lick of training in this movie. We're too far in now, way too far in. She's not going to get any kind of training whatsoever. None. Zero. Zilch. It's done. It's over. She's not getting any training because she doesn't need it. She's pretty much, the best at everything. So why in the world does she need a master? Now, I'll tell you one thing that will really, really tick me off if this happens in Star Wars Episode 9. If Ray is already rebuilding a new Jedi Order in Episode 9, I may walk out the movie. I really may walk out that movie because there's no way that she should be able to rebuild the Jedi Order. No way in the world. Now, would you guys like it if she actually rebuilt the Jedi Order in the next movie? Hmm? I wouldn't. I really, really would not. Bash your head in and ask, where's your background tune? That's only on videos, not on live streams. And your dark mode sunglasses. Yeah, my contact lenses are kind of bothering me today, so not wearing them. I'm blind. But I do like the Ray-Bans. Well, if you look here, they're right here. They're not going anywhere. I'm wearing it on the video I recorded today. So there you are. They're not going anywhere. They always sit right here on my desk in my office. That's where I record at. So Rhodes says you can't train nobody. Exactly. But you know what? Nobody showed her how to use a lightsaber, and she did okay with it. So don't be surprised if she actually does rebuild the Jedi Order. You know, she has those Jedi texts, and I believe that C3PO is helping her um, translate them or something. So, and first of all, why is C3PO with her anyway? It shouldn't C3PO be with Leia, you know? And what's going to happen with R2? Who is R2 going to be around? Is that going to be um, another thing that's given to Ray? Ray has pretty much been given the Falcon, which I hope Lando takes back the Falcon in episode 9. But Ray pretty much been given the Falcon. She's been given Anakin's lightsaber. So why wouldn't they give her R2D2? I'm willing to bet that they're going to make R2D2 her droid in episode 9. What else can they give her? They'll probably put her as in charge of the resistance nets. You know? They probably will. So Ray hasn't had to work for anything, and everything's just been given to her. Cynthia Down says, let's get a Yoda movie. I don't know if I would want to see a Yoda movie, but if the Game of Thrones guys actually go Old Republic, I would like to see a young Yoda in that. And remember, Yoda is 900 years old when he died. So if they're going back, 500 years, we can see a prime Yoda. And I would really, really enjoy seeing that. Maybe he has longer hair and things like that. So it'll be interesting to see. Knights of Windu movie, come on, really? Said while you're at it, neither can Kylo. Dude has been a bum. Yeah. But at least Kylo Ren had many years of training. So I really do think that's another thing. We're actually going to see Kylo Ren, I believe, with a new apprentice. So maybe one of his Knights of Ren will be an apprentice of his and will be leading the Knights of Ren, second only to Kylo Ren. And maybe that would be if you're talking about Disney, they'll probably have Kerry Russell's character as the apprentice to Kylo Ren, or maybe even Matt Smith. But I think both of them will be Knights of Ren. I think so. Yeah, Michael Starr makes a good point. Disney hates lightsabers and duels. That's their toxic behavior. Yeah, I don't know why we can't get. We got no lightsaber duel in The Last Jedi. That was highly, highly disappointing. I don't know why they were. I don't know why they let Ryan Johnson, you know, make a main saga Star Wars movie and have absolutely no lightsaber battle whatsoever. None. Doesn't make any sense to me. Yoda with a goatee. That would be cool. Young Yoda, 500 years old with a goatee. Will his voice sound different? That's what I'm curious about. Will his voice sound different? All right, where are you? Qui-Gon Jinn backstory would be cool to watch. Actually, they're coming out, I believe, with a Qui-Gon Jinn comic book that's going to cover some of that. But a Qui-Gon Jinn, standalone movie, that would be something I would be very, very interested in seeing. But you got to get Liam Neeson back in the game. He's the only one that should play him, de-age him. Actually, Liam Neeson he always looks the same. So, but they can de-age him, and I think he can pull it off. I would love to see a Qui-Gon Jinn standalone movie. See, that's some of the things here. Obi-Wan Kenobi is a no-brainer. I think Mace Windu is about almost a no-brainer. Qui-Gon Jinn is another one. You can do a standalone movie with him. You can do a Darth Maul standalone movie when he's out there in the outer realms. Being a gangster. That would be interesting to see. I think. Oh man, a Darth Maul standalone movie. Yes, count me in on that. Count me in because you do get a lot of him in Star Wars, the Clone Wars, but there's other stuff we don't know. Maybe he got in league with Boba Fett, something like that. You never know. All right. I got a particular set of skills. James Clark says that he's planning on doing an animated series based on his novels. Interesting. Michael Sarr says, imagine young Yoda talking normal and later have a head injury and start talking backwards. Okay. Rob says, I will find you and I will kill you. Good luck. Do it. Do it. Oh, I am the Senate. Cynthia Down says, Darth Maul, I'm there for that. Yes. How many people want to see a Darth Maul standalone movie? Actually, it'd be pretty cool. How about a Darth Maul origin movie where we actually get to see Sidious, training him as a young Sith Lord. And that way you can bring Ian McDermott back, DH him. I think that would be the best standalone movie. That would be the one I really, really want to see. Really. So is that dude with them sound effects? Yeah. I mean, I have this mixer right here. And it has sound effects on it. So I don't know if you can see it or not. Well, let me put it down because I'm starting to get a hum in my earpiece while I'm trying to listen. No, you couldn't see it there. Okay, let's see. There. Now you can see it. That's the mixer. That's all my EQ right there, my sound effects also. So, so let me put it back down now. Oh man. And I shouldn't have picked it up because I got this buzz. Okay, got rid of the buzz now. Oh man. Let's see. James Claus says, thanks, John. Thank you. Another happy landing. Palpatine is treason then. Taken was good. Yeah, Taken was good. Another happy Super Bowl. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. So next Sunday, I am not going to be live streaming at 5 p.m. because of the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl starts, I think, at 5:30. So I'm going to have a special Super Bowl edition live stream. I'm going to do it Sunday at like noon Central Time. We're going to go live and we're going to talk Star Wars, maybe some Super Bowl. And I don't know, maybe we'll have a special guest or something like that. We'll see. What do you guys think of that? 12 noon, Super Bowl Sunday, Central Time. I'm going to be here. I'm here. You're there, according to everything Star Wars. You got a baby talking to us here. Okay. Better show that. What baby? Oh, did you hear my dog barking? Yeah, I think there's kids outside playing basketball across the street. So she gets a little hyper. She has fear of missing out real bad. So she always wants to go outside and bark at people. All right. So we have 28 lights. Can we get to 30 lights on this stream? 30 lights. We got 20 people watching. I'm pretty sure not everybody has hit the like button. please smash the like button. That would be very, very much appreciated. Now, I have a question for you guys. We know that the Game of Thrones guys, they have their own trilogy. What do you want to see from them in this Star Wars trilogy? And do you want it to be a more adult theme Star Wars trilogy? Now, when I say adult theme, I'm talking about pushing the R-rated button, pretty close to R-rated, because we know Logan did very well as an R-rated movie. Also, Deadpool did. Um, they're Game of Thrones guys, and I always thought that Game of Thrones, especially like the earlier seasons, were more NC-17 than rated R. They were definitely rated R. So Rhodes Rant says no. How about this? Would you just want the violence to intensify, as far as, heavy duty action, that takes it a little bit above the PG-13? Like when somebody gets their arm chopped off, you actually have blood coming out, that kind of thing. Maybe not necessarily, having sets in Star Wars or anything like that, but just a question. Cynthia Down says yes, blood guts, heavy on the special effects, and add 3D. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll see a 3D release. Rose says PG-13 is fine. Let's keep Star Wars family friendly. Yeah, I don't think The Force Awakens or The Last Jedi. I don't think either one of those really should have been PG-13. There was nothing, too dark or violent in it. Well, I guess, Han Solo get killed the way he did. That's about it. But I don't think those were really, PG-13 movies. I actually think Empire Strikes Back, which was rated PG, that's more dark than The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens. Now, Revenge of the Sith definitely, I think, had to be, PG-13. It was a bunch of action in there. Dooku getting his head decapitated, Anakin killing younglings, even though we really didn't get to see it, and Anakin burning to death and getting his limbs chopped off, suffering. That's definitely PG-13. So, but you do want violence, I see. Okay, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Can we just take the violence up a notch? Because these guys seem to do very, very well with, like R-rated, close to rated X stuff with Game of Thrones. And Game of Thrones, they pretty much eliminated almost all of the sets in that TV show. I mean, the sets in that TV show was pretty graphic at first, and they pretty much, kind of cut it out. Um, so it's much more calm now, but it's still a rated R show, and I love it. D. Carey says, not sure why Disney won't allow us to watch death. I mean, Bambi's mom died in a forest fire. Well, I don't know why we haven't seen anybody lose a limb anymore. In all the Star Wars movies, everybody loses a limb. That hasn't happened yet. I mean, is Ray going to lose a hand in this movie? Will Kylo Ren lose a hand in this movie or an arm? I doubt it. But they're breaking the Star Wars tradition by not doing it. They need to do it. Uh, Now, Michael Starr says, I would love to have a darker tone, evil and good clash, but still for all generations, like Star Wars before. Revan and Old Republic would be awesome with that. Yeah, I mean, I want a darker tone. The saga films don't necessarily have to have a darker tone, but I would definitely enjoy a darker tone in Star Wars. Sebastian Notram says the younglings deserved it, always bugging Annie with their questions. Master Skywalker, there's too many of them. What are we going to do? Doom. They all got slaughtered. Oh man. Uh, Senai 2020 says, "Hello there." Well, hello there. I love these effects. Check this out here. This is, I believe, a chorus room. So that's the way that sounds. So it's like I'm in a huge lecture hall now. I don't know how you guys like that. So, General Kenobi, you're a bold one. For all that we suffer, she should lose all limbs. Yes, let Ray lose all the limbs. Let them all lose it to me. All right. Now I think I'm back to my original setting on this. Oh, evil and good are points of view. Ray should lose an eye, maybe. If she losing an eye, well, how would you guys like to see Ray with an eye patch? You know, going full um Nick Fury. Ray loses an eye and has to wear an eye patch. If it does, it would have to happen at the beginning of the movie. But I think that's going to be a little bit too graphic for Disney. So nobody's losing an arm, an eye, a hand. Not going to happen. Highly unlikely. I vote Ray loses a head. Yeah, a head at the beginning of the movie. That would be the best thing. Michael Starr brings up a good point. She can't go through the whole trilogy without suffering at least a bit. But they're not going to let her suffer. They're not. I think we're going to get a true revelation for who her parents are, but they're not going to let her suffer. They're really not. So use the force, Ray. It's all fun and games until someone gets their eye poked out. Sebastian Nocturne's leaving says, thanks for the fun stream, Matrixx. Have a great night, one and all. Well, thank you for joining us. Oh, it's already 6 o'clock. I said I was going to only go for an hour, so I'm already 4 minutes over because I was going to go and spend a little time with my wife and eat some dinner. I'm still going to do that. But you guys were just so amazing. I just kept going and didn't even realize the time. Never realized the time. So I'm pretty sure that she will forgive me for going a little bit over time. And I got the one subscriber I lost back. So I don't know what's going on. So we're back up to 738 on my end now. So we're even at 0 subs game for today. We had like 7 new subs yesterday. So it was a really, really good um, day for subs yesterday. Not so much today. Yes, we're up to 30 likes. Great job, John. 30 likes. Yes, we're up to 30 likes. I think that's the most we've had on live stream. We were constantly like at 22, 25 people watching on the stream. So this has been a really, really good live stream. We have 18 people watching right now. So you said you're sub for life, Petros CR. Thank you so much. Because we're going to be here for eternity. This channel is not going anywhere. I'm not going to, ever post anything that's going to end up getting me like a strike on the channel. But you never know. YouTube is kind of weird. So you really got to watch what you say on some things. The SC reviews got demonetized on a video about Black Panther, not deserving and for best picture. He got demonetized. And he really didn't say anything different that he hasn't said in any of his other videos, and SC reviews, he drops F bombs all the time. And I don't know, maybe somebody complained or something. So I don't know. But that was weird because he actually did a video and he actually showed where he got demonetized. And it was I think it was a manual verification. It wasn't, just some algorithm that demonetized him. So that was very, very strange. So, Boss Noss piece shaking my head. So how do you guys feel about SC reviews? I don't know if you guys know who he is or not. I know quite a few of us in here are sub to SC reviews. That's a great channel. Really great channel. But it sucks that he got demonetized on that one video. And we know he can get, pretty graphic on his what he says. He's very, very direct on what he says. He doesn't hold back. So Sin Dave says SJW algorithm. Yep. Pretty much it. Ray wins. Okay, people, she wins. Get used to it. I'm not getting used to it. No way. Yeah, Rosetrans says SC Reviews is his dude. Yes. Yeah, check out SC Reviews. He's from Australia. Love his videos. I usually listen to his videos early in the morning when I'm driving to work. So this is funny. Ray can't even lose her concentration. Exactly. She can't lose anything. She can't even lose her concentration. You're exactly correct. Oh man. Yeah, like SC Reviews take on things. Yep. I can't say a bad thing about SC Reviews. I'm a big fan of him. Huge fan of SC Reviews. So you guys got anything else? Because I'm going to wrap this up and I'm going to have some dinner with my wife, relax, get ready for work tomorrow, unfortunately. I think I'm going to actually take the day after the Super Bowl off. Every year I watch the Super Bowl, I always say, I'm not going to work the next day. This year, I'm not going to work the next day. Guaranteed. I'm putting in for a time off day for that day. I'm not going to work the day after the Super Bowl. It has to happen. It has to happen. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Who's going to work the day after the Super Bowl? And let me know in the chat. Who's going to work? I'm not. Rhodes leaving, says he got to walk his dogs. All right. Catch you later, Rhodes. When me and Rhodes will be on this channel next Friday, Bad versus Evil, The Rule of Not Two, live streaming at 5 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you check us out. So, says later, John. Have a good one. Yep. Rhodes is going to work. Commercial cleans Monday. All right, folks. This was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun. But all good things must come to an end. But I will be back Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. going live for you guys. And Friday, Bad versus Evil Rule of Two with Road Trans on Star Wars going live. And Sunday, we will have a special Super Bowl live stream at 12 p.m. Maybe I'll have a guest. Maybe I won't. We will see. But anyway, folks, have a wonderful, wonderful, safe evening. And we will catch you on the next video. John Matrixx out.